We can watch so many videos online on how to start working out or how to change our lives or even start that one goal that we've always wanted. But the only way that you will actually know when to start is when it starts following you everywhere. That one thing that you've been procrastinating on starts to follow you everywhere you go until you start following it, until you start pursuing that one thing. Whatever it is, you need to build your mindset to start these journeys, because maybe you're scared to start, maybe you don't know how to start, or you're afraid you're gonna fail. And there's actually 7 things I've learned about my own fitness journey that allowed me to be successful throughout my fitness journey. And I've been able to incorporate these 7 things throughout my whole entire life. When it came to me starting my weight loss journey, I was dwelling it so much. I was being so hard-headed with myself. I was thinking that I didn't even need to lose weight. And when I tell you, every single day I was getting signs all around me of telling me, this is your time. You need to start focusing on yourself. You need to lock in. You need to lose this weight, because this is starting to become a health concern for yourself, and you're starting to become unhealthy for your own kids. And I was still being so hard-headed until one day I finally believed in myself and I said, you know what? I'm gonna start standing on 10 toes for my own self and start locking in and start pursuing that one thing that doesn't stop chasing me. And it was my weight loss. And this is what I mean, that if it's about your fitness journey, or if it's about changing your life, or whatever it is that you've been procrastinating on, you're not gonna stop seeing signs about it until you wake up that one day and you tell yourself, you know what, it's time. I'm getting these signs all around me. It's time for me to start standing on business. So I'm gonna cover this video up into chapters, because not only is this a fitness lesson, but this is also a life lesson as well. So we covered chapter 1, which is it's not gonna stop chasing you until you start chasing it. Chapter 2 is you start believing in yourself. I finally start believing in myself that I can make this happen, that I could lose this weight, that I can become that best version of myself, that I could be healthy again, that I don't have to live my life like this. I don't have to live my life feeling tired, feeling dismotivated, feeling insecure, feeling lazy. I don't want to live my life like that. And you start standing on what you said you were gonna do. So you start believing in yourself. You start pursuing that one thing that you said you were gonna do. You stop fighting that voice that's in your head that's telling you that you can't, and you tell yourself, yes, I can. And you finally start your journey of whatever it is that you want to pursue. Whatever it is, you got to chapter 2. You overcame chapter 1. Chapter 1 was the hardest one, and it's already gone. So now you are on to the next chapter, and you finally start doing that one thing that you've been holding back on. So now we go to chapter 3. Chapter 3 is going to be called the setback, because with any journey, there's going to be setbacks. And this is why I'm so happy I'm making this video, because you have to train your mind for this. Life is not always rainbows and butterflies and a sunny blue sky. There's going to be rain, there's going to be hardship, and this is why you need to train your mind to prepare yourself for those bad days, to prepare yourself for those setbacks. So for example, with my fitness journey, I finally overcome that fear and anxiety, and I started believing in myself. And then there was a setback. I started to get dismotivated. I started to get tired. I didn't feel like I was seeing any progress or any results. So I kept telling myself, why am I even doing this? I look stupid. I'm putting all this effort, all this hard work into this, and I'm not seeing anything out of it. And that is going to happen. You need to understand that you are not wrong for feeling like this. This is 100% normal. We are humans. We have feelings. We can't be perfect. Anyone that portrays that they're perfect is not, but you need to overcome this. And this is the hardest part of this journey. You're gonna see that little spark in chapter 2 of you believing in yourself, and then that spark is going to die down in chapter 3 because you're gonna start feeling that setback. And this is your sign right now that this is just a test. This is a test to see how bad you want it. This is a test to see if you are made for it, if you are actually going to believe in yourself the way you said you were going to. This is a life test right now, and you need to pass this test in order to get the grace out of it, in order to get the fruit out of it, in order to win out of it, in order to succeed out of it. And this is the hard test of it all. Nothing worth having comes easy. Your fitness journey is not going to come easy. It's going to take a lot of hard work, dedication, and discipline. But it is important to be alert and be aware of these days so you know that you're not going to let it overcome you. You're not going to let it win. You're going to stand on what you said, and you're actually going to believe in yourself. You're going to believe in your word, and you're going to push through even when it feels impossible. You've made it to chapter 4, and chapter 4 is going to be called results. You finally start to see the results that you want to see, whether if it's in your fitness journey, that goal, that business, changing your life. You start seeing the blessings that you were made to see. You start seeing the progress. You start seeing the hope because you've overcome chapter 3, which was a setback. God starts to reward you. All those times that you felt dismotivated to go to the gym, all those times that you felt dismotivated to work on that business or work on that goal and stay consistent, it is paying off. You are starting to see the fruit of your labor. And I love this chapter so much because it feels so good. It really generally feels good when you put effort into something. You put nights and days into something, that you stay consistent into that one thing. You stay true to your word and you start seeing your flowers. Unfortunately, it does not last long because chapter 5 is going to be another setback. It is going to be another setback, and I'm just trying to make this as realistic as possible. Either you start procrastinating again, either you start being lazy, you start being dismotivated, life happens. Whatever it is, it's going to happen because it is a part of life. For example, with me making these videos, sometimes my patience gets tested so much with making these videos because I personally have to set up my kids very comfortable for them to take their naps before I start making these videos. And some days my kids do not want to take their naps, and I have time blocked throughout my day. I make my videos before I start work, so I only have limited time to record. So sometimes I get tested. To this day, my patience gets tested because maybe I'm in the middle of recording and my kids walk in my video, or maybe one of them have to get their diapers changed, or maybe they're fighting because they're at that age of toddlers that they're fighting over toys. Whatever it is, my patience is getting tested. But I already know, I trained my mind to know that this is a part of the journey. God is seeing, how am I going to react towards these situations? Am I going to act out of anger and frustration, or am I going to react at peace and with patience, and just know that it is a part of the journey and it is okay? It's all about perspective, and it's all about changing your mindset to seeing it that way, because no matter what it is, no matter what you do, something is going to happen that's going to test you. Your patience is going to get tested, girl. It is going to get tested hard. But this is why I'm telling you right now that you just need to know it is a part of the process, and how you react is how it reacts towards you. The way you react has everything to do with the situation. You have the ability to make it better or worse, because the situation is just that 1%. But your reaction is that 99%. And at the end of the day, tomorrow, it's already in the past, girl. Now we have reached chapter 5 in this journey, and it is going to be called success, because you have won, girl. It doesn't have to take you getting exactly what you want to succeed. All it takes to succeed is a change of mindset, a change of perspective, a change of life. As long as you are changing in little aspects of your life, then you already succeed, girl. And you are just closer to getting that big success that you've always wanted. Success has everything to do with the small little things that you decide to do to get to the big end goal. Celebrate your small wins just as much as you celebrate the big win, because the small wins has everything to do with how you got to the big one. Overall, in this journey, you need to understand that there's going to be loneliness, there's going to be quietness, there's going to be no support. When I started my weight loss journey, I lost both of my friends at the same exact time. I remember just crying so hard that day, and I just felt this energy, like God telling me, just focus on you, just lock in on you. This is happening for a reason, and one day you are gonna know the reason. Maybe it's not today, maybe it's not next month or in 6 months, but one day you will. Fast forward to now, I stayed true on that. I was in my isolation era during that whole entire time of my fat loss journey, and I stayed true to myself. I listened to God's word. I disappeared, and when I came back, I was unrecognizable. I was a whole new person. So if you are going through that one thing right now when you just don't know why this is happening to you, always know that you need to overcome that, and there's something more beautiful that will come out of that.
Believe with every step. Oh yeah!
You got me right.
I still got you. Woo-hoo! Ian Lightfoot is fearless.
This is amazing.
Yeah, but just keep going. Don't look back. Just straight ahead.
You still got the rope, right?
Yeah, I got it.
I am not afraid. Oh man, I can stay out here all day.
Okay, but keep moving. You gotta see that, remember?
Hey, yeah. This last step is for you.
Ah!
It sounds crazy that all these lessons that I'm sharing with you is something I learned just out of my fitness journey, that now I can incorporate these lessons that I've learned just for my fitness journey in my whole entire life. And that is exactly what I mean, is that the journey you go through for that one goal, that one purpose, that one thing that is chasing you, not only changes your perspective towards that journey, but it changes your perspective throughout your whole entire life. I truly hope that my lessons that I've learned in my fitness journey has impacted you and has encouraged you to pursue that one thing that you've always wanted to pursue, to stand on your fitness journey, to stand on that life goal, to stand on changing your life and building those habits and routine. Whatever it is that has been chasing you, that you know it is your time to pursue, start now. You will never regret starting now. There's never a better time to start, and I promise you that you will see the fruit of your labor through any journey that you pour into. You will see the results, you will see the progress, and you will be so thankful. You will look back and be so thankful that you believed in yourself and that you started and you stood on your word. I truly hope that this video has impacted one of you and that has helped you and added value into your life. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps me out a lot, and I appreciate you so much if you do. And other than that, girl, you already know. I will see you next week. Bye.